and welcome students. I am Gurpreet Kaur from Chemistry Department, GJM Khalsa College. This lecture is in continuation with my previous lecture where I discussed the types of bands which appears in IR spectrum. Now, in this video, I will discuss the factors affecting the IR frequencies. So what are factors that influences the vibrational frequencies? So first one is vibration coupling, second one is electronic effects, third one is hydrogen bonding, and fourth one is bond angles. So coming on to the vibrational coupling, the vibrations which occurs at different frequencies of high wave number are called coupled vibration. So if we have one CH bond, we will get one stretching band. If we have two CH bonds as in the case of methylene group, or we have three CH bonds as in the case of methyl group, we will get two stretching bands. This is because of the mechanical coupling of the vibrations of these three CH bonds, which leads to two bands, asymmetric and the symmetric band. We can also take the example of primary amines, where we have two NH bonds. So we will get asymmetric as well as symmetric band for NH stretching. Also in the case of acetic anhydride, we have two carbonyl groups. So we will get two bands for CO stretching, that is asymmetric and symmetric one. And in the case of nitro group also, we have two NO bonds. So the vibrations of these two bonds will couple to give asymmetric as well symmetric band. Now moving on to the electronic effects. So change in the absorption frequencies for a particular group take place when the substituent next to the particular group are changed. So this is because of the inductive effect as well as mesomeric effect. Mesomeric effect is also known as resonance effect. So moving on to inductive effect. We will take the example of CO stretching as in the case of formaldehyde. We can see that the CO stretching band occur at this wavelength, that is 1750 centimeter inverse. And if we replace this H with the methyl group as in the case of acetaldehyde, we will get the band at this wave number. This means that the wave number decreases. This is because of the plus I effect of this CH group. Because of the plus I effect, it will donate the electrons through this sigma bond. So the electron density at the carbon will increase. And in order to relieve this electron density, the electrons in this bonds are shift towards the oxygen, as oxygen is electronegative atom. So this means that the bond strength of this bond decreases. This means that the force constant also decreases. Therefore, the wave number also decreases. So further, if we introduce two CH3 groups in the place of hydrogen atoms, because of the more plus I effect, more will be the decrease in the bond strength, which will lead to decrease in the wave number at which the CO stretching will take place. Now, if we take the example of acetone, the CO stretching occurs at 1715 centimeter inverse. If we introduce the electronegative atom in the place of this hydrogen, the wave number will increase. This is because of the minus I effect of Cl group, which will cause the decrease in the electron density at the carbon atom. So the carbon atom will attract the electrons from this CO bond. This leads to the pulling of this oxygen towards the carbon. As oxygen is electronegative atom and it will not leave the electrons, so the bond strength of CO will increases as the bond length decreases. So as the bond strength increases, the force constant will increase and further the wave number will also increases. Now further, if we introduce more Cl groups, we will get the absorption bands at more wavelength. Now taking this example, in this case the CO stretching occurs at more wave number as compared to this one, because in this case the Cl group is on the equatorial position and it is nearer to this carbon group. This leads to the repulsions between the lone pair of Cl and the lone pair over the oxygen, which leads to the decrease in the bond length of this CO group. This means that the bond strength increases and the force constant will increase and the wave number will increase in this case. Now moving on to the resonance or mesomeric effect. Now taking the example, if in the case of acetone we replace the CH3 group with this vinyl group, the wave number decreases. In the case of acetone, the CO stretching is 1725, but if we introduce this vinyl group in the place of CH3 group, the wave number decreases. This is because of resonance. Because of the resonance, these electrons will delocalize to this bond and the double bond factor will convert it into single bond factor. In this case also, these electrons will shift towards the oxygen and the double bond factor will convert into single bond factor. This means that the bond strength decreases, force constant will decrease and the wave number will also decrease. Further, if we take the example of formaldehyde, in case of formaldehyde, CO stretching occurs at 1740. But if we replace one of the hydrogen with this phenyl group, now because of resonance, this wave number will decrease to 1700 as the double bond factor of this bond will get converted into single bond factor. Similar is in this case. Now coming to the hydrogen bond. Hydrogen bond is a bond between the hydrogen and the electronegative atom. Now taking the example of the alcohol, this one is hydrogen bond and the electronegative atom is oxygen. As this bond forms, the electron density in this bond decreases. This means that this bond becomes weakened. So this means that the bond strength decreases, which means that the force constant will also decrease and the wave number will also decrease. So hydrogen bonding give rise to downward frequency shift. Stronger is the hydrogen bonding, greater is the absorption shift towards the lower wave number. Further, hydrogen bonding is of two types. First one is intermolecular hydrogen bonding. This one is the example. Second one is intramolecular hydrogen bonding. So this is the example of ethylene glycol in Gauss conformation where this one is intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Now moving on to the differences between the intermolecular and intramolecular hydrogen bonding. In case of intermolecular hydrogen bonding, we get broad bands and these are concentration dependent. In case of intramolecular hydrogen bonding, they give rise to sharp and well-defined bands and these are concentration independent because these bonds are within the same molecule. So if we increase the concentration, there will be no effect on the wave number. So moving on to the bond angles. As the bond angle decreases in this direction, the wave number at which the CO stretching takes place increases. This is because of increase in ring strain in this direction. Now as this carbon is sp2 hybridized, so small rings requires more p character here to form these CC bond because of more ring strain. This removes the p character from this bond, leading to the more s character. As the s character is more in this bond, the bond strength will increase This means that the force constant will increase and the wave number will also increase. So similar is the case in this one, which is this exo double bonds, where we have replaced the oxygen with this alkenes.